what is real and how do you deal? And what kind of results do you get when you know what's real and you deal effectively? You get a lot better results. For instance, here we are in the middle of the Cold War, in the middle of Siberia.
In 1988, Dr. Woolf was asked to join the Soviet-American dialogues for peace, and he spent almost 9 years in Russia helping with the transformation.
This little lady comes to our classes, one of our classes. She came to visit me. This was back in 1990. So last year she came to visit me. She traveled all the way from Russia to come and make sure that she got to visit me. And I said, Olga, how are you? She says, Vernon, when I first met you, I was dead. I had no hope for anything. I'd given up on life, and I was going to just die. And many of my people were the same. And then you taught me holodynamics. It so changed my life, I got my PhD in psychology. I have now been involved in all kinds of projects in applying this information. And this last year, I was awarded the Nobel Prize for one of the most outstanding women in the world. She was just so overwhelmingly thankful. And she said, were you sick last year, about January? And I thought back and said, yeah, I was. I caught a nasty bug in Israel. It took me 2 months to, she says, we knew it. I said, what do you mean, we knew it? She said, the people of Russia and Siberia are so bonded with you, they can tell what's happening, and we're sending you our love energy all the time. So can you get good results? What do you think? Take Maria. Little Maria was, you know, just a little lady, came to one of our classes in Moscow and went back to Irkutsk. Irkutsk is by Lake Baikal. It's a beautiful city of 1.5 million people. I kept getting these notices on the email. Vernon, come to Irkutsk, come to Irkutsk. And they said, we must take you to our center. Here's an auditorium full of people, and every one of them rise, and they start clapping. And I have never heard a clap that lasted for 10 minutes before. But there was such enthusiasm with this group. And we had this, we got up on the platform, and he got them all calmed down, and he says, how many of you have been helped by holodynamics? And they all rose again, and they're all clapping and clapping again for another 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm going, whoa. Anyway, we had a great time for a couple of hours. And Maria then, at the end of our little session together, she said, Dr. Woolf, some of them would like to express their appreciation, so is it all right if they line up here and just tell you personally? And I thought, well, okay, so sure. You know that over 200 people lined up? The first one was a great big Russian lady, must have been 6'3" or something, dressed in gorgeous flowing furs and rings all over. She says, Dr. Woolf, I am very wealthy, and I had a liver ailment that was going to kill me. And I went all over the world to see if I could find a solution, even to your Mayo Clinic in USA. And nobody could help me, so I came home here to die, and I found little Maria right there. And she taught me how to track my holodynes that are causing my liver ailment, and it healed me, and I am so grateful. And she takes me in her arms, and she just hugs me with this big Russian bear hug, and she starts weeping on my shoulder. Now, I'm not talking about just like sniffling. I'm talking about really weeping. Maria finally had to come and break her away from me. She was so grateful. That was only the first one in the line. By the fourth one, I was crying right along with them. They had healed so many diseases. At least 16 of them had healed serious cancer and AIDS and all kinds of diseases. Some of them had been able to be successful in business. They had unfolded their life potential with such successful intensity that the mayor explained that the whole city had become holodynamic. I got an invitation from Siberia the other day to come over and help restructure the social and economic structure of Siberia. Also, they want to set up 7 wellness centers in at least 7 cities there. You can make a difference, like Maria. She only came to one class, took the information, and applied it in her own city. We need that kind of application now, because with the ice melting and the ocean level rising and the temperature going up continually, it's beyond cyclic. It's now threatening the very existence of the human race. And the UN's environmental report issued in 2007 indicates, according to the best computers we have and the best information from the environment, although it's all 10 years old, that means the situation is now worse. And according to the best weather predictive system that we have, it indicates that if we do not get to zero pollution by 2050, the existence of the human race is now in question. We can do something about this. We can set up sustainable communities. We can set up superplasmic electric generators that literally can transform all of our wastes into productive products, a stream of products. And therefore the humans will have a future where they have resources. Right now, we're using them and burying them. We're destroying them. Do you think we could maybe potentialize, that is, unfold the potential of our civilization a little better than that? And there are people all over the planet who are potentializing. This is an invitation to you to potentialize whatever situation you're in and become part of the rising tide of consciousness that's sweeping the world. I mean the entire world. So don't get drowned in that. Let's rise with it and use it effectively so that we can solve even this most serious situation that we have ever faced. Here's the science behind it. Everything is made of information in motion. It's dynamic information. Everything is connected in some dimension. That means every person and every living thing and every living species. We're all connected in a wonderful information system that's alive on this planet, a unique planet. So therefore, since there are multiple dimensions and all of us are connected, and even the past, the present, and the future are connected, we want to share this information with you and show you how to apply it to solve the problems that you're facing in your daily life. They can help you get along with people better. All your enemies become your friends, and all of your resources become able to be sustainable for the future generations. Let's do it. Join the Academy and come with us. We have books about this. We have programs on it. We want to be with you to do this. We need you. And you probably could use a little help.
It was wonderful. I just felt like I was able to connect to myself in a different way and just be able to communicate. I learned a lot of communication skills just when you start with yourself and taking that time to give somebody else, that recognition of who they are. So I just want to thank you, Vernon, very much, and I love you.